The demon finally couldn't stand the loneliness any longer, and burst out of the room once again. The loud noise instantly woke Black. He tried to scare the demon away by talking to it, but it didn't work at all. A wisp of smoke drifted up the stairs and into her granddaughter's room. The little girl, fast asleep, was unaware that a pair of invisible hands had already pulled back her blanket. Black immediately sensed that something was terribly wrong, and rushed to her granddaughter's room with the exorcism mirror. Little did she know it was already too late. The demon had already defiled the girl's body. Overcome with remorse, Black turned and headed to the basement, determined to destroy the demon, but due to the overwhelming disparity in power, Black was powerless to stop it. Just then, her granddaughter followed closely behind and arrived in the basement as well, but saw no sign of Black. All she found was the exorcism mirror lying on the floor. She picked up the mirror and slowly walked toward the eerie pattern. Unexpectedly, a terrifying scene unfolded. Countless hands suddenly emerged from the pattern, trapping the girl tightly, then dragging her into a dark void. Fortunately, at the critical moment, the girl reached out and pulled the exorcism mirror into the void, which allowed her to escape. Otherwise, the consequences would have been unimaginable. In the end, the girl seized the opportunity to escape. The exorcism mirror happened to stick to the door, trapping the demon inside. The demon, unwilling to give up, struggled frantically. Unexpectedly, it crawled through the pipes and into the furnace. 2 years later, the unscrupulous real estate agent sold the villa to Paul and his wife at a bargain price. The couple thought they'd gotten a great deal. Driven by curiosity, they went down to the basement. The sudden appearance of a repairman startled them both. It turned out the real estate agent had called the repair company and asked them to come early to replace the furnace. After a brief exchange among the three, Paul took Jennifer and left the place, but the moment they were gone, a terrifying scene unfolded. While the repairman was inspecting the furnace, the long dusty wooden door behind him mysteriously swung open on its own. The repairman picked up his flashlight and cautiously went to investigate, but accidentally stepped on the exorcism mirror lying on the floor. Without a word, he kicked it away. Little did he know that danger was imminent. The next second, the eerie symbol behind him began to react. Immediately afterward, the door suddenly slammed shut on its own. Just as the repairman was about to open it, he was knocked to the ground by something falling from above. While the repairman was still dazed, the door opened on its own, but just as he was about to get up and leave, a ghostly hand suddenly grabbed him tightly. Shortly afterward, Paul went down to the basement to check on the situation, only to find that no one was there. Assuming the repairman had already left, he didn't think much of it. The next day, while Jennifer was doing laundry in the basement, a ghostly hand reached out from behind her out of nowhere. That evening, Jennifer's sister Karen also came down to the basement. After the three of them chatted for a while, Jennifer took Karen back to their room. Just then, Paul heard a noise coming from the basement, so he cautiously made his way down to the basement. Suddenly, he discovered that the wooden door to the basement could actually be opened. Driven by curiosity, Paul stepped inside to investigate. Unexpectedly, the eerie pattern behind him lit up once again. Paul immediately sensed something was terribly wrong. Just as he was about to leave, a terrifying scene unfolded.